And we just had the biryani a while ago. No, it's bakso.
Kaki in Jakarta. We are here at Jalan Rumah. This place is called Depot Ampel. We're gonna try makanan over here because we met the uncle, the owner of the shop, a few days ago.
Kalau masakan Timur Tengah di tempat saya.
He invited us to come over here to give his food a try. And the specialty from what I see outside is macam makanan semi-Arab. And they have satay sum-sum sapi and samosa. And that was the best seller according to him, samosa. So we give it a try.
Yep. I'm looking forward for the biryani and samosa actually. So this is actually Jalan Walikota, Mustajab. All the way you can find satay Ibu Asi, then the satay kelapa. So we're going inside.
Yeah.
Shall we?
The interesting part is Sundays is quiet, but maybe at night the environment will be slightly different.
Yep. Okay, let's go.
Okay, can?
I'll just shoot. It's actually quite quiet here in Depot Ampel. Probably here bakar sate di sini. Ya? Boleh dengar? Bas. We have reached Depot Ampel. You can see all the pictures here. I did not message the uncle pun. Ya, terima kasih. Kalau yang krengsengan tu apa ya?
Kalau saya dia masak kecap.
Dia masak kecap? Oh, kayak krengseng itu. Okay, nasi biryani. Menu is quite complete. But I think this place is quite famous for they call it Middle Eastern food lah. And nasi kabuli, nasi biryani, call it nasi nampan, nasi kabuli, polos. But I think they twist it to the Indonesian taste because they have from online videos we see the accompanied dishes are all quite Indonesian in that sense. And of course you have the sides. But I think we will go for the samosa and roti mariam. Roti mariam I think is like roti canai. So just want to give a taste of how Pak Fatoni has been asking us to come down to try his restaurant, and there's an aircon section upstairs. This is fine.
You order biryani also?
I order biryani. So one biryani, one roti mariam, be like roti prata. Okay, more just nice for us to share. Oh, samosa banyak. Loads of samosa.
Definitely bring this back for afternoon snack.
Yep. Okay. So we have the roti mariam, roti canai. And this is a biryani with the kambing kresengan. Of course, there's some veggies by the side. So it's different from the usual biryani we have in Singapore or Malaysia, or even Thailand. So Thailand's biryani is also different, and this is what makes it more interesting because people's understanding of biryani in different parts of the world is uniquely different. So we just want to try the different taste and just enjoy the experience again. Next, I'm gonna try the nasi biryani krengsengan kambing. It's almost dry, almost like fried rice. Try it, Bismillah. It's like the rice is like marinated with some spices. So it feels like nasi goreng, quite tasty for a different type of biryani, not the usual biryani that we have. I'm gonna go for the goat meat. Yep. Smell right. It's cooked in a little bit of ketchup sauce. That's why the goat meat is quite sweet and it's tender. But of course, when you're trying to peel up, quite tender and sweet. So we just left Depot Ampel. The food was good. Alhamdulillah. We are walking along this Jalan Walikota Mustajab. It's still near the alun-alun area. You can see all these Dutch buildings, old Dutch buildings. Has turned to be either offices or again restaurants and cafes. You're going to cross up ahead. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yep, careful, walk faster. And look at this, Sanse Kerta, authentic taste of Indonesia.
And it's the same, it's the same architecture around in Bandung,
Yeah.
in Jakarta, where there will always be a central square. They call it alun-alun, if I'm not wrong lah. And it's like the Dutch have created this blueprint for
Indonesia lah.
for Indonesia, like a central place, and then just the surrounding, just around the perimeter of this alun-alun, you can find a similar type of the Dutch influence architecture and houses.
Yep. So there's a house for sale just right here.
Represented by 5 different agents.
Yeah, I wonder how does it look like inside. It feels like this is the richest side of Surabaya. Yeah, look at the house. You can see the chicken on top. Tell you which side. There's somebody staying inside. Oh, rooster, not chicken. Okay, cross here. Okay. Oop. And the motorbike just crossed in front of us.
Ini apa?
We can go through there. It's a shopping mall, Grand City Mall Surabaya. Careful. So this is Jalan Selamat. So on a hot day like this, especially after you have eaten, and if the map says there's a mall,
Take refuge for a while with
Yeah.
the AC.
for the aircon, and thinking of buying some souvenirs back, mainly food again. Quite grand because it's Grand City Mall. Looks like Bali, yeah. It's like Bali style of entrance. Cap Legenda Kuliner. Whoa. And then you see a culinary fest here in the mall.
It's going to get very exciting. I
Yeah.
see Klepon.
Klepon, warung Klepon. Yeah. Look,
Icon Square.
it was actually quiet outside, and then suddenly everybody's actually inside. Bali's Klepon. You want to order?
Yeah, I think I should order now.
Yeah, order. Saya pesan dulu ya. So it's 51,000 for a flight of 50,000.
51 with tax.
It's flight ticket with Klepon, simple Klepon. So I think we have time to wait.
Yeah, we'll order now and then we will come back. Because the one in
Icon Bali,
Icon Bali.
Icon Sanur.
Queue up, but I didn't get to buy because the waiting time was 1 hour plus.
Okay.
So we left.
Try lah. Bah. Saya pesan ni. Halo Mbak, bisa pesan ya? Bisa orderan dulu ya?
Antri sekitar 2 jam kurang lebih.
Boleh? Boleh? Boleh?
Beneran nggak apa-apa? Antri sekitar.
Iya, karena kita mau mungkin
Enggak
bisa
ya,
cash ya?
Enggak, kita di sini pembayarannya kris atau kalau mau cash top up kartu di kasir di bawah eskalator bisa atau
Oke.
di sebelah sana
Gimana ya?
juga bisa.
Sana ya? Oke. So,
Kalau yang mix ini minimum.
Kenapa?
Kalau yang ini harganya berapa?
51.000 sama harganya.
oke, saya bayar dulu ya. So you can?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Like waiting for flight. Can lah.
Hah? 2 hours je?
Around.
So where's the cashier? So one thing that is not so good with this kind of Indonesian food fairs is you need to top up a card. You need to buy the card and top up some cash. This one. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Berapa ya?
Anything else you want to get? Just top up 100.
Let's try. Ini 200 ya?
200.
200 ya? Hah?
200. Kalau tak pakai bisa balik.
refund.
Bisa refund ya? Oke.
Di dalam ada 190.
190 ya? Oke. Masih oke.
Bukan 200.
Yuk. Oke, yuk. He's just complaining about it, but this time it's slightly easier for us to buy the card.
Yeah, maybe it's a collective like system where they collect.
Yeah, and then the payment will be centralized. So, maybe you want to order now first?
Ya.
And you're gonna start the queue again. They have like 4 to 5 staff members trying to create the klepons.
Yeah.
Berapa ya?
Udah.
Yang mix satu.
Paymentnya pakai kris atau kartu?
Pakai kartu.
Nanti saat diambil ditunjukin nomor antriannya ya.
Oke.
Makasih.
Makasih ya.
Bisa tapi
So ordering is very easy, but right now it's about waiting, and wasting time of course. But there's so Many things to explore here.
Want to see first?
Yeah, let's go.
Order then go wait.
What's this? Nasgor babat. They're frying in the mall. Oh, look at the smoke. Oh, sorry. Disney Bandung. Sedia Bandung. Ya. Juara Cuini Malang. Yes, apam beras. So it looks like a serabi, yeah. It's a serabi. Oh, no, lime juice. We'll walk a little bit more and see the special one. Serabi je. I see something that I really like. Usually it's sold on the streets. Serabi hijau 11 bersaudara. How much is this? 20 piece.
Serabinya hauce, haukan, boleh berarti.
Boleh ya?
Bisa dimakan sambil ngomongin masa depan. Bisa
Saya.
sambil ngomongin orang juga bisa.
10 piece? Hah? Ya, kecil aja. Kecil mungkin jalan dulu.
Mau banten dulu ya?
Cendol. Cuma the serabi is slightly smaller lah. Smaller. Usually it's slightly, you know, the it's bigger a bit. Ayam betutu, sate lilit. Barang di Janda Purwakarta. Congpan ke Medan. Wah, Congpan.
Lagi area of Jalan where there are more Chinese population, there will be Chinese food influences as well.
Yep. And then that is the non-halal section. Because they also have some dry goods. What is a drink?
Durian and umbrella.
This lumpur kentang panggang.
Yang motor berapa? 2. Oke, guys. Atau bangunan?
Nasi kebuli.
Lemon ni sama durian ni.
Oh. In the middle of lemon. Kambing guling. Got one whole kambing guling here. This is nasi kebuli kambing guling karju. And we just had the biryani a while ago, so interesting take here. So goreng, no, it's bakso. So goreng. Apa ni itu? Itu babak. Oh ya, makasih ya. Indonesian pancake.
Ini apa tadi?
Wingko. Kue ya? Seperti kue gitu.
Iya, makanan khas Lamongan.
Makanan?
Makanan khas Lamongan.
Oh,
Kue
Lamongan.
tradisional.
Lamongan.
Iya.
Kelapa ya?
Macam kuih kandus.
Gandus. Oh, macam gandus gitu. Ya. Yeah. Mana ini?
Iya.
Saya nggak plastik. Wingko babat. I thought it was something like add on with babat. Bukan babat ya? Bukan babat isian.
Bukan.
Oh,
Babat
bukan.
itu nama daerah.
Oh, babat nama daerah. Oh, okay. Manis ah?
Jadi ini kalau sudah dipaket bila expire
3 sampai 4 hari.
3 sampai 5 hari. 4 hari.
Semua. Kalau bekas bisa sampai 7 hari.
Dari.
Satu ni ori
Ori 12 ah.
12.
Itu saja. Saiznya gimana? Oh ya, okey.
Nanti kita packing satu-satu.
Tadi yang saya rasa itu ori.
Iya.
Ori,
Kita yang
okey.
ada original aja. Yang nakal udah habis.
Oh, okey.
I get one.
Oh ya?
Ya. Saya beli yang ori.
Satu ya?
kotak.
Warnanya pakai es.
Ya?
Warna pakai es.
Bagi.
Pakai kartunya.
Ini initially I thought was babat meat based. So bukan babat tu tempatnya. Okey. Terima kasih Mas.
It feels like we are in time zone using card like this to just make purchases. And we are not careful, we're gonna be finished in less than 10 minutes.
Terima kasih ya.
Okay, terima kasih ya. Ya.
So future tip. So Wingko babat kelapa hijau 1918. Apa ini? Kelapa muda. Dodol. Tapi ini so old school kan.
Ya.
That's why it's kita jangan arahnya parah. Nanti gambir Jawa. Left with 90,000, 80,000.
50, yeah. No, it was a full 200k.
Oh really?
tadi.
So you probably get 10k
250,
lah.
yeah, 50 minus 51, 101, probably left with 99. So the brands that we see here are all macam conclusion of our 3 weeks trip in Indonesia, where we are familiar with by now, familiar with the names of these restos and food brandings, and which we didn't manage to try while we were in Jakarta and Bali and Bandung. So the brands are here, and this is like I would say a massive food fair where you can buy last minute food items to try over here. Ada ice cream.
Boleh. Dingin. Kopi susu, kopi hitam. Kopi susu, kopi hitam.
Susu.
Kopi susu. Susu dingin berapa? Ya. Berapa? Satu. 29.
Pakai yang ini ya.
Oke.
Ini brandnya dari Jakarta ya.
Ya.
Ini brand Taki
Kalau
dari
saya, ya.
Jakarta. Aslinya di Jakarta. you. It was one of the brand Taki in Jakarta where we've seen a lot of features on various vloggers. So let's try it.
And here we are in Surabaya having a
In Surabaya trying this sila.
any special. Is it really special?
The kopi is more bitter
Bitter.
rather than the milk, but then it tastes like our neighborhood 190 degrees.
Oh, okay. Try. Small him. Coffee es Taki.
It's not as milky, very milky. Just a nice.
Yeah. If in Singapore, it's a typical Chinese brew coffee
Yes.
where you will feel the roasted coffee even more and the sweetness of the susu or gula, sugar. And yeah, it's
So kalau this coffee, we order it at our neighborhood. They call it 190 degrees cafe. Just check it out. I'll put a link so give you indication. We call it kopi siu tai. Call it kopi siu tai. So it's about the same. Less sweet, but you can taste the roasty coffee on it.
all the gerobak has become a okay, sikit. Daftar menu Rumah Makan Enggal.
Minuman, jus jeruk.
We have a variety of food items here in their menu, and I chose to try something different. Nasi bakar plus ayam bakar.
Is it nasi bakar?
Yes, I hope it's that nasi bakar in that and that banana leaf. Hopefully it's that lah. Actually we were not that hungry, but we wanted to try one more time Nasi Rawon, and the ladies outside, the mbak-mbak was like being very friendly and asking us to try, so why not? We are at Rumah Makan Enggal. It's still in Jalan Walikota, Mustajab. Hey, is it opposite? Oh, it's opposite Elson Parcel. So, right, if I'm not wrong, right on the left, or we just passed it, is Ibu Asih Sate Kelapa. Yeah, so let's give Rumah Makan Enggal a chance. Oh yeah, I think that's nasi bakar there. So that is nasi bakar, and then you can see the rawon is over there. Apa? Yeah, nasi bakar dia bungkus. The big picture. Yeah, so you can sit. Yeah.
That looks very nice.
Yep. You have a few sitting area here. And then you have the tables with proper chairs. Love to sit there, but seems like I cannot fold my legs after walking so much. Okay, let's just wait for the menu.
my second bowl of soup rawon here in Surabaya. And this restaurant is just along the road of Walikota, Mustajab, and it's very near where the mall is on the right side and very close to where we are staying. So before going back, we have to try this restaurant's version of rawon. And you can see here the soup is very dark. And as you know, kalau to achieve this dark look is also thanks to buah keluak, a kind of a nut that gives this black color as well as the smoky nutty flavor. Okay. So bismillah, try soup semua.
Wow. Much better, is it?
Much better. I'm so glad I gave this shop a chance, because this one, temperature of the soup is nice. It's not too piping hot, neither is it too cold. Taste is light. The broth is light, and it's like as soon as you take a sip or slurp the soup, it's a whole macam it travels up to the middle of your tongue, and it sits nicely, giving you that kind of slightly smoky and a bit pepperish. I think I like this version better. Ini sambal. So makanan Surabaya ni, I observe, if it's not macam a simple nasi with a fried dish on the side, which is usually ayam atau lele atau telur and all that, right? It also comes in a variety of soup. So macam soup gini, I would understand maybe how it was created in the first place is macam a comfort meal, right? I would feel. I kept repeating the word comfort because it is indeed very comforting. And in contrast to the comforting feeling, like a warm feeling in your stomach after you have the first sip, right, of the soup, if you also eat at the same time with this tauge, with this small bean sprout, then macam explosion of a bit of a freshness inside your mouth. So it goes well together. And then especially with the sambal tu maybe have a taste of macam limau, a bit of lime, and it's not very spicy at all.
There's so much flavor from the serunding, from the ayam bakar, from the little bit of sambal. And the rice itself, it's a bit like nasi lemak or nasi liwet, a little bit sticky, but feels like there's a bit of santan coconut. I'm not so sure, but it does have a certain lemakness in the rice. So together with the kemangi or the basil, makes even the rice more fragrant because it has been wrapped in banana leaf, and after that they are grilled on the pan. Try it. If you can eat the rice on its own, you probably telur dadah or telur goreng.
So this is a good wrap up to our time here in Surabaya. Well, I'm so glad I chose this place to eat this rawon. We'll share with you the place where we are eating it now at the link below, so just do check that out if you happen to be around here and would like to find rawon. So I'm sure there's also another alternative for another options. A lot of rawon shops over here that you can try, and this is by far one of the best that is not hyped up but yet the best.